6 days, 5 golf courses, 4 friends, a shit ton of these birds, and the ultimate trip to St Andrews, Scotland. Where the weather was oddly good and the golf was mostly competitive. This is the story of a week of links golf that will forever be hard to beat. All of which started out in the English countryside in Kent, with a round at the London Golf Club.
First shot of tour, here it is, big wind.
Big wind today, straight into our faces. It is going to be a long ass par 5 here at the International London Club, first hole.
Alright, so
wish you luck. First shot of tour.
Oh, okay. That's pretty solid.
Oh, dead straight. Well done.
Thanks, bud.
Hi, my name's Jamie. I'm going to make a par.
Oh, that's how you start. What a smash. Great drive.
Let's go. Let's go. What a fucking player. What a player. That was an absolute top 10 golf experience of my life so far, and the best way to get the tour started.
Right.
See space here for me. All of me.
And we're off.
To help us get on our way, please take your seats as quickly as you can and leave room in the aisle for others to pass.
Our travel day on the Sunday wasn't originally meant to include any golf, but Jamie insisted that we go play Dumbarnie links. So after checking into our hotel in St Andrews, we made our way out there. People travel to St Andrews and Scotland in general to play the famous and traditional old layouts. But new courses like Dumbarnie are simply spectacular, giving you a different but hugely enjoyable links golf experience.
drop.
It's pumping with wind. Try to put the drone up and it will just give me all kinds of hell. This is one of those special times in life, actually, really. Especially with Tim and I matching shirts. Yeah, that's how we're gonna get done today. Cheers guys, it's good around there.
Hi guys, fantastic round.
First one in Scotland.
Clever vape you got on today.
It's always strawberry ice.
Strawberry eyes, strawberry lips.
I've had about 600 of them already just on the range.
Dumbarnie opened for play in May 2020 and is already so damn good. The layout offers so much from a playing perspective and now just needs time to become another truly great links in the area. St Andrews, this place is so fantastic. It's this beautiful old town. You walk down this road and suddenly here is the old course, the most famous course in all of golf and the place where all golfers want to play. So you can't just really book around here. You've got to go into a ballot system like everybody else, and then hopefully your name gets drawn and you get to play. So generally golf tours like ours, you book rounds and all other courses around the area, and then you put your name in the ballots every single day, and hopefully your name comes up, like these guys over here. It's just so fun. Like, there's just golfers everywhere, just walking around. You go to the bars, you go to the restaurants, you just walk the streets, there's guys carrying their bags, all waiting to play this course over here. We're not quite there yet, so today we are going to go play Carnoustie, which is that away. There isn't a range at Carnoustie, so you get to warm up in the simulator suites. Just as well really, as hitting the ball in this gale may have made us a little bit more demoralized heading to the first tee. Our starter suggested that it was a 4 out of 10 wind day. But I feel like the Scottish people get a kick out of making light of the wind to foreigners. It was absolutely pumping. The whole round felt like a bit of a struggle. The wind strength aside, it was also freezing cold, which made that treacherous final stretch of holes even more difficult as the sun started to set.
It's not even going to get there.
It was difficult. The wind was absolutely relentless. We thought it was going to die at one point. It started to slow down, but it just reared its ugly teeth again, especially from 14 to 18. That was disgustingly hard. I think my good friend Jamie over here cracked a 2-iron into a par 3 and still had to use his rangefinder for a second to the pin.
True, yes. Tough day out there. Front 9, I was contemplating walking off the course, but came round, had a few beers, brought me back on course, par the 18th. So.
Shout Jamie. Carnoustie beat me today. Beat me like a disobedient child. It was harsh. I lost a drone. I lost a match. I was in every bunker. Small cry in the showers. But loved it. Absolutely loved it. This course is incredible. The whole experience is incredible. But I did actually have a cry. Probably have another one later when I get home. Carnoustie may have broken us and my drone, but over dinner we had the good news that we had a tee time at the old course for Wednesday. As much as playing the old course is a major highlight for any tour, day 3 saw us heading to Kingsbarnes. Prior to this tour, probably the best course I've ever played. And today was that kind of day that really wanted to remind us of that.
These guys, 3 of them are a bit older, but...
So for many people when they come to Scotland, well, the St Andrews general region, Kingsbarnes is basically like the highlight. It's about as good as it gets, and that's definitely the impression you get when you get to the clubhouse. And on a still day like this, sure, I mean, this is absolute golfing paradise. Oh, Jerry, that is perfect.
Oh, Benny, baby. Glorious.
Yes, you beauty, Tim. What a bird, you champion. It's not just a great golf course though. The clubhouse is brilliant, the staff are super happy to have you there, and it's just an easy place to stay at after you're around. The club sandwich was very disappointing though. That's pretty much the only negative I have of the place. The town of St Andrews itself is such a unique place to visit. It's an old university town along with being the home of golf, and it's a really fun place to walk around when you're not playing. The best walk you can do here though is of course the one from your hotel to the first tee of the old course. It's the walk that all golfers want to make, as it means for the next 4.5 hours you'll be trying to shoot a score on the most famous course in the world. We're here, this is it, the old course. Such a presence to this place, it's so great to be here, and we get to play on such a cool day. There's just so little wind, the sun's shining. Best place to have a great round. Jamie, at all nervous? Are you at all nervous?
A little bit of butterflies.
Gents, the tee is yours whenever you're ready.
As you always do.
Shots.
Shot, pal.
Swing.
Name's Tim. I'm going to make a par, the opening hole at St Andrews.
Old course, right?
Old course.
You betcha. Oh, what a start, Tim.
What a start.
Come on! Oh. That's what you said, Tim. That's what you said. There's no nerves here. Just vibes. Sadly, things unraveled a bit for Tim after the first hole, with him and his caddy Tommy having a long afternoon in the wind and on the giant greens. round felt like a bit of a blur, and suddenly we're on the tee at the iconic 17th hole.
Jamie, some thoughts before the drive? What you aiming for here?
Not a triple. 2 triples on the trot.
Jamie sadly also didn't have his best here on the day, especially off the tee. I had my best driver day of the whole tour, and despite the conditions, I actually hit it pretty good throughout, but just couldn't capitalize with the putting at any stage. As usual, Justin was rock solid, and after telling us how he was going to par the 17th over a few drinks previously at the jigger, he ripped this 4-iron into about 12 feet on the green. Wasn't to be on the putts, but on the day he pretty much secured the tour win for him and Jamie over Tim and I.
What a shot.
This was my second time playing the old course, and just like the first time, my immediate reaction upon finishing was that the round went far too quickly and that I have to play this again as soon as possible.
So was I happy? Tim? Despite the score, happy?
There is no general clubhouse at the old course, but for after-round drinks, the unofficial 19th hole is the Dunvegan. A 9-iron up from the 18th green, its walls and ceilings are covered with famous golfing guests over the years. It's just a very special place for drinks and a meal if you want to talk golf. And you can literally do so all day, every day, in the peak season like this. On to the final round of the tour, the St Andrews Castle course. The newest of the St Andrews courses, and another perfect day weather-wise.
So today we're playing the Castle course, final round on tour, and it's rather special. It was, I think, built around 2008, so it's the newest of all the St Andrews courses. And people also say it's the most difficult. We'll soon find out.
It's going good.
What's the number?
No slice. I'd say it's going into the wind. 260.
Nice.
250. 210.
Has to go 260.
210.
Oh, baby. Beautiful. Perfect.
We played some really spectacular courses on this tour, but there was something about the Castle course that we all absolutely loved. The incredible views, the undulations, it's just so incredibly playable and so fun. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want to play it in a really windy day, because I think those greens would really humble you with the slopes, but it's just such a great golf course, and one you have to add to any tour you play here.
My name is Justin LaRue. It is the 108th hole of tour, 6 unbelievable rounds. The final hole, the par 5 18th at Castle course. Sun setting at 7:15, the castle in the background, and I'm going to make a par.
Oh, dude, that is so good.
But if we could only choose 4 courses to organise another trip around, which ones would there be? From Dumbarnie, Carnoustie, Kingsbarnes, the Old Course and the Castle Course.
That's a very big call because it's been such a spectacular week, and they all have their own just their own spectacular elements to them. But I'd probably go Dumbarnie, Castle, Kingsbarnes, Old. Castle was spectacular. If you're ever in St Andrews, that's one you have to play. Dumbarnie is just a massive wild golf course. Kingsbarnes from an experience is unbelievable, and then obviously the Old is the Old. So I'd go with those 4.
I'll definitely put Kingsbarnes first. I think I would go Castle ahead of Carnoustie, but then Kingsbarnes, Castle, Carnoustie, and then obviously the old course has to go in there. It's not one you can drop.
And you definitely have a score to settle with the Old Course.
You got me.
Yeah, the Old Course got you.
I won't drink the night before next time.
You should obviously go with the same caddy though.
Yeah, 100%. Eh? Caddy for life, that guy. Tommy.
I'd come back, I'd do Castle, I'd do Kingsbarnes, I'd do Dumbarnie, and I'd do the Old, if possible.
So Carnoustie slightly overrated, or the other 4 just so good?
Carnoustie was a bit of a letdown to me. I love, it was a great course, but I thought there were a lot of weak holes. Obviously, I'd love to play it again because of the weather we had, the wind, but I just think, the other 4 were trumps on that.